be involved?
Well, I think you're going to see in the course of combat numerous operations of various natures take place. There will be many discussions here at the White House. I do my best to give you a description of the meetings that the President has without getting into the details of those meetings. And it's during the course of those meetings that the President is informed about progress in the military action, and the President is informed. The President lends his judgment, and there are different matters that require different levels of approval, and it all is a matter of the ongoing conduct of the operation.
In other words, in this particular case, the timing and the nature of the operation required presidential approval that would not have been required just for the beginning of the war as it had been planned for some time.
Again, there will be numerous items in the conduct of the war that involve operations at differing levels. Some of those levels may involve discussions or approval from the President. Others may not.
Can you give us some sense of to what extent the information that was received last night that prompted this particular mission jumped the schedule that had been anticipated and planned?
No, I'm really not going to get into any type of operational decision-making or timing issues, things of that nature. That's not something that I can do. Gene?
First of all, do you have any readout on phone calls?
The President has been making a large number of phone calls over the last several days now to leaders all around the world. He has reached out to leaders in every corner of the world, from a number of Arab leaders who are important to leaders in other nations and other continents. It's a very large volume of calls between yesterday and today. I did not bring with me the specific list of all those calls. It's a large number today.
You posted as is your policy.
Yeah, let me see what I can do on providing more specifics later. And the calls are still ongoing, too.
And the point of the calls?
The point of the calls is to touch base with world leaders about the military operation, to talk to them about the purpose of the mission. The purpose of the mission being, as we've discussed, the disarmament of Saddam Hussein's regime.
Now, we know, in hindsight, as we all saw on TV last night, we know how the President opened this war. Why did he open it this way? There are many ways you can do it. Why this way?
Gene, that's a question that gets right to military recommendations. Why did the President follow the recommendations of the military? He followed the recommendations of his national security team because he believes those recommendations are the best way to win the war and to disarm Saddam Hussein. He relies on their judgment and expertise. He lends his thoughts to it, and the action was taken.
But what was his expectation? I mean, this is a done deal. We all know what it is. It's not a secret. What was his expectation?
The President's expectation of all actions military will be to pursue the disarmament of the Iraqi regime. That's what this is about. The reason war has been brought upon us is because Saddam Hussein refused to disarm. This did not have to unfold this way. The President gave Saddam Hussein every opportunity to disarm